The man right here,
What's good with it?
Leveon, what's happening?
Man, trying to enjoy my day. I can't call it. What's good with you, man?
Man, I'm good, brother. Just staying out the way, man. But I appreciate you taking the time out to speak with me. This is the Making Plays combo. And we just gonna be talking about like all the plays that you was making before the pandemic, what you doing now, what you plan on doing once everything hopefully gets back to normal. But I always gotta ask, how are you and your people doing?
Oh, we're doing good. Right now, I've been kind of like back and forth between, Ohio and Florida. Um, trying to fly as least as possible, obviously, but things starting to kind of
Right.
calm down. It's still a little hectic, but I really just been trying to do my workouts, around the house, go up the street where my trainer is, get a couple workouts in. Obviously, the studio, been making music,
Yeah.
video games. I've been doing a lot. So like quarantine, I mean, it was like obviously it's like a lot of negatives come out of it, but the positive thing about it for me was I got to learn more about the gaming situation and like
Right.
the music, just the little small details I wouldn't necessarily pay attention to when I'm out running around doing all type of stuff, and I'm in the
Right.
house.
Right.
I got to like be on my phone all the time. It was different, so it was pros and cons to it, but I take my the good and the bad and got to deal with it.
Nah, no doubt, bro. Well, everybody knows you to be a dominant football player, but you've been putting out music for a minute. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? So,
Yes,
so
sir.
what started you? What got you started rapping, man? Because like I went back and listened to a lot of your early stuff, and it sounded good, bro.
Man, honestly, like I've been I love music since like maybe as long as I remember I was like 19 years old. Like the first album I ever bought was 50 Cent album, Get Rich or Die Trying. That was the first
Wow.
album.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first album I bought with my own money. I went to the store, I bought the album, the unedited version and everything. I'm in like fifth grade. And I listened to the album, bro. And then I remember thinking like, dang, bro, I want to be like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember thinking like that, like,
Wow.
and so ever since then, I can remember like I always kind of like rap, like freestyle, like in high school and like middle school and stuff. We had the little beats with the pencils and we freestyle at the lunch table and stuff. So I always been into it, and I think maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I kind of went public with my music.
Mm.
And I think that's kind of like when things started hitting rolling. And obviously, I've been working on my music, trying to get better. And
Right. Right.
yeah, just trying to, I look at it as a craft. Like the same way I do football, I try to get the best that I possibly can. Same
Yeah.
with my music. I'm gonna continue to work, and obviously the goal is to go number one. That's obviously the goal. I don't want to settle. That's obviously the goal. You know what I'm saying? Whether it
Right.
happens or not, that's my goal, and that's what I'm trying to do.
So how long did it take you to hone your skills as far as finding your voice and everything? Because like I said, I went and listened to your catalog, and that come through freestyle that you did a few years ago. That joint was
Yeah,
hard. You was really
yeah, yeah.
flowing on that, and so that's not somebody that just happened to jump into music and stuff like that. I can tell you've been working on it. So how long did it really take you to hone your voice where you started feeling comfortable?
Honestly, bro, like I still think like I'm like just finding my sound for real. You know what I mean? Like the music
Mm-hmm.
I've been making is like, I think like now it's like, all right, this is my lane. Like this is where I think I'm the best at, the most comfortable at. But like I think over the last like 4 or 5 years, I was still like getting better and trying to find like that sound like, oh yeah, this is me. So like every time I hop on the track, they know it's Leveon on there. I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
to sound
yeah.
like anybody else. I want to sound like myself, my own lane, my own style, uniqueness. So when people do hear me, they know it's me on the track. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what really separates, artists from other artists.
Absolutely, absolutely. Another song of yours that I really liked was that G Code with you and Lil Durk. How'd that collab come together? Because Durk is one of my favorite artists out right now.
Yeah. So Dirk is like, he's like one of my good friends, bro. Like Dirk is
Okay.
he one of the most humble people you'll ever meet in your life. I had met him. He had like a show in Columbus or something, and one of my friends, like who was shooting videos, introduced me to Dirk, whatever. And ever since then, this was like 4 years ago, and ever since then we've been cool. And last year I went to Atlanta. We linked up in the studio, got on the hop on the song, and
Yeah.
that was that. You know what I'm saying? Like we shot a video that same weekend. The video was, G Code video went good,
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it's just crazy how like, cause he understands how people kind of view me, like people kind of look at
Mm.
me as like, oh, he's a football player, and that's what you should just do, and he understand that's how people view me. So he was like, man, I ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand he understood that he had a name and he could help me.
Right, right.
You know, so he did that favor for me, bro. And that was love, you know, for real. That's why, you know, me and him got a lot more stuff. In the catalog. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, yeah. You know, Durk is my guy, you know, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of things in the catalog I'm sitting on, and I'm ready, you know, release a lot more heat. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're just kind of heating up.
Okay, okay. Any future collaborations you could talk about, or any people that you want to work with?
I mean, it's a lot of people I want to work with, and there's
Right.
a lot of people I have songs with that I'm done with. I just don't want to spill the beans yet.
Okay,
But,
okay. I respect
yeah, I
that.
still want to leave a surprise because people don't understand how I'm about to come yet. Like people still like unaware, but it's cool. That's why I like that, you know. And it's gonna be fun. A lot of people that I made songs with, that really respect me in the music game, and I think, you know, this next project that I have, I'm gonna try to release it, you know, sometime in August.
Okay.
But the next project I have is gonna be it's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fine. Nah,
Yeah.
man, I hear what you're saying, because like when people first hear, it's like, oh man, that's the football player. But then when you find out he does music, you're like, hold on, he does music. And then, but when you actually listen to your stuff and you realize that you didn't just make one or two songs, you've made projects, you've made EPs and
Right.
mixtapes and all that stuff, and you've been doing this for years. And when you actually listen to the music, it's like, nah, bro got something there, man. So I salute you. Let's talk about the song that you just put out, that Major Pain joint.
Yes, sir.
I liked it. I actually put it on a few of my playlists earlier this week.
That's love.
Who produced it?
My boy Trey on the beat.
Okay.
He actually did a lot. Me and him got a lot of songs that haven't been released yet, you know.
Okay.
But we got a lot of songs. He did actually. So I dropped Major Pain. I dropped two other songs before that. I dropped Admitted and I dropped Hugh Hefner. He did both of those too.
Yeah. Those were tough.
Yeah. So he, you know, me and him been doing a lot of work. It's gonna be fun. And Major Pain, if you haven't heard it, make sure y'all go check it out. It's on YouTube. So all musical platforms. Make sure y'all go check that out, Major Pain, because
and it's on Pandora. It's on Leveon Bell radio on Pandora.
Pandora.
Yeah.
Everywhere. All musical platforms. Literally everywhere. Yeah, but
no, that song is tough, man. So how do you go about picking your beats? Because you have a good beat selection too that I noticed.
Yeah. Dang. All right. So that'd be the hardest part for me. I mean, that'd be the toughest process because I'm so tough. I'm so picky with beats, bro.
As you should be.
Yeah, like I feel like, for one, I'm not gonna hop on the beat unless it's like kind of a smack in the face beat. Like they gotta smack me in the face, like, oh yeah, instantly, like it kind of caught my eye. And
right.
I try to find beats that, like, if a beat kind of sounds similar to another beat that I kind of heard or maybe I've done, I try to stay away from those too. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be unique and pick all type of different beats so they like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be too much in the trap lane, or I don't want to have too much melody in this. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I'm kind of overall balanced. I think that's the type of artist I can be. You know, I think all around I can make melodies, I can have bars, I can be lyrical, and whatever type of song that I want to go for, I feel like I can do. So I try to keep that open. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no doubt. So I know you say you want to take the music number one. What else is the goal for your music besides, you know, climbing up the charts and everything like that? Where do you see yourself going?
I mean, honestly, I love it. You know, so I want to work with more artists. You know what I mean? Even you know, guys that's like me. You know, that's athletes and serious about the music. You know, I want to do music with guys like that too. You know, I think me and Damian Lillard eventually collab on some shit.
I was gonna ask if you was gonna do something with Dave Lillard.
Yeah, me and him be in a connection a little bit. You know, it just never happened. You know what I'm saying? It haven't happened yet, but I think, you know, it can happen. It should happen. I think it need to happen, you know, just for the culture, because I think a lot of people been talking about it, and me and him been, I think, at it for the longest. So it's definitely something that need to happen, like, for sure.
Nah, that definitely needs to happen. I'd love to see that. That would be good for the culture. I gotta ask you. So, what do you listen to pre-game? Do you listen to your own stuff, or do you listen to other artists?
Honestly, I don't listen to me pre-game. I usually listen to, you know, somebody else. Like, usually it's like if something new drop, like, you know, it's like some new Future or something that drop. You know what I'm saying? That's why I might usually drop it,
right? Or
usually listen to before the games. But if it's something like I maybe recorded that's new and I'm like, oh, this will get me ready for the game, it'll be me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends. It's like usually what's new. It's like I want to hear something new before the game. I like this past year was different. Usually, like 5 years ago, I'll always go to like a certain song, and I listen to a certain song right before I go out. This past year, whatever was hot, I kind of like was rolling with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like a little different this year. I don't know. It was like weird, but it was fun. It was fun though. It was kind of
I
weird.
was wondering that. I was like, you know, I was like, I wonder what his pregame playlist looks like and stuff. Is it his stuff or?
So it's like okay, driving to the game, right? So say if we got a home game, right? If I'm driving to the
Right.
game, it's more chill music. It's like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? Listen to some chill. Like I don't want to get too turned yet, but it's like, all right, when I'm out there warming up, all right, it's time. Like, it's about that time. We got about 10 minutes before we play. If I want something turned, I'm turned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to find that perfect balance. You don't want to get turned too quick and you tired before you even play. So
yeah. Facts, man. My last question for you, bro. How do you find the balance between football and music? Because both require a lot of attention.
Yeah, dude. Usually when I'm in the season, obviously it's more obviously football. So I'm not in the studio as much, and I don't get to, spend as much time, maybe preparing for a tape or an album or a song release or whatever. Versus in the off season, it's like I'm on my own schedule. So I can pick a time where I can, like this morning, I literally got up at 6:30 this morning, just went to go get my workout in because I know I'll be done at 7:30 and I got the rest of the day. So I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on the time of the year and what situation it is, but I always try to find that balance of both because I genuinely passionately love both. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to find that balance, I think, is just off season versus regular season.
It makes sense, my brother. Well, listen, I appreciate you taking the time out to speak with me. Like I said, man, you definitely got the skill set. You definitely got something going on. For those who are on this live right now, if you haven't checked out Bro's music, do it on all streaming platforms. Of course, I'm gonna say check it out on Pandora and whatnot. But
absolutely,
yo, man,
check it out, man.
much success to you in the season and in your rap career, bro. But if you ever come back to Atlanta, come through to the Pandora office so we can chop it up in person. I can show you all the artist tools and all your analytics and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. You already know, be in contact, brother.
No doubt, man. Much success to you, my brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.